Okay, in this video today, I will be showing you how to cut another piece of tile on a wet saw. You can also do this with an angle grinder and a diamond blade, but you want to make sure you mark your cut with a straight edge and then follow that line. We will also be going over the leveling system and how that works. I showed this leveling system in the other video, and I will show you more about it, how the purpose of it, and how it works. And the layout of this floor, and how to get these tiles straight, or straight as possible. So everything flows and looks perfect as possible. Alright, so with no further ado, let's do this. Remember, easy 2 tips and tricks where you can see it up close and personal. Alright, I'm going to cut this line, alright, because I got to notch this in just a little bit, about 1/4 of an inch. First thing I'm doing, I'm going to cut this line here, and I've got my tile against my fence here, alright, and so I'm just going to raise this tile upward so I get a nice straight cut on my pencil line. Okay, so let's get this up here where it goes. Alright, and let's get this. Now I need to bring this over, get that lined up exactly. Alright, so I'm going to bring this up and then into the cut. Alright, I'm going to have to move my tile back over the fence because of the shortness, how short the pencil right there, my cut is, alright. So I'm going to have to slide this back, like I say, off my fence, get it lined up with my blade, then tilt it, okay, so I can get that cut. Alright, let's do this. Now, I've also sprayed this with polyurethane so that the pencil line doesn't wash off, and that's why you see the water beading on here as well. Alright, polyurethane it's been coated with. Polyurethane is really nice. It will wipe off with lacquer thinner as well. Okay, this is a tile that we just cut, and it's going to go right here at this corner, alright? But I'm going to introduce the leveling system to you, okay? Alright, now we're putting this in place. Okay, now the leveling system and how this works. Alright, this is your spacer. Okay, because that gives you, it's about 1/8 of an inch, okay, in thickness, right across this edge, okay. Now you see the feet slide under the tile, alright, and this is the corner that we were notching around right here, alright. So how this works is, this goes in underneath, alright? So you want to catch the sides, okay? So let's Let's put this in so you can see how this goes. All right. So the feet are already down. Okay, now that's in place. Now the next thing we would do is, some of them have this device for tightening, all right, for pushing in your shins. All right, so, okay, so we have our shim here, for example, and when you put these in, you want to make sure that they're not going to interfere with each other, or the little gun here, all right? So this goes on the back side, this goes over the top, and then you squeeze, all right? Now, if you don't have one of these, all right, for example, this is another type of leveling system, and I didn't have a little gun or a little handheld device to push this in with, so like I'll demonstrate here, you can take it and push in and lock it in place by hand. This will get a little tighter, and what that does is, so that you don't get any lippage here, this is smooth. Okay, we can take this and run this across, there's no lippage. And these prevent lippage. Now, if you don't have enough thinset under your tile, you can create hollow spots underneath the tile, which are weak points. For later, it can cause crackage, breakage. So you want to make sure you have enough thinset underneath your tile, because this will raise it up. All right, so that's why I'm back buttering my tile. Thinset on the floor, back butter my tile, and I'm using about a 3/8 by 3/8 notch trowel on the floor and on the back buttering of each and every tile. All right, I'll show you how I'm going to get these tiles straight and square. That'll be the next tip. All right, the starting tile for the next row. All right, row 2. You see the wall. Remember, you're going to get a baseboard down here. Now, you see it's tight, then the gap gets bigger down here. All right, but now this is square. That wall, this wall is going in and out by degrees. That's why you see this gap difference there, okay? That'll be hid. Now, this is how we check it. That speed square is tight, all right, and the same. Now, if the speed square, all right, if it was setting where this back was out, where you had a gap, then it would not be square. If the front of it had a gap in it, all right, then it wouldn't be square. But if you put it all the way into the corner, okay, and up tight, it should be nice and tight across the top and the side, okay? So that's good, all right? Now this little imperfection here that you're seeing, that's in the tile. And this is ceramic, all right? So there's more little imperfections in ceramic tile than there is in the porcelain, and porcelain is tougher and harder. All right, so ceramic is less forgiving, it's softer, it breaks easier, keep that in mind. All right, now I'm going to do this next course, starting with this tile. Let's get it done, let's get it done. Time to mix up some thinset. All right, I also have my concrete marked. All right, I've marked it here, and I've marked it across the outer edge here as well as here, which I'll show you. All right, here's my mark right here at the corner. next to the wall. All right, now you can barely see it, but there's my line right here on the outside corner. And here you can barely see it, so I'm going to darken this up using a pencil. All right, you can barely see that, so let me darken it up. All right, now you can see right here at the corner. All right, and then again, another one is here. All right, you can barely see it. So this is dialed in, and I can also double check it with the speed square after I get the mud made up and down on the floor. Mixing up the thin set. Sometimes I'll use this trowel, all right, margin trowel. Other times I'll use my paint stir on my drill, all right.